Hey Spurs fans, Paul Hotspur hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. Deep in the heart of Posho land in Sydney. There ain't no cost of living crisis here, folks. Back to work, plebs. Barnacles just don't take their own arse off the hull of my super yacht. Anyway, it was a game last night. Thoroughly enjoyable. It's a bit windy here, so we'll see how the sound goes today. End result was Vissel Kobe 2, Tottenham Hotspur 3. First trophy of the season, the World J Series Cup. I don't know. It was a fun game. I think. Try and shield my microphones here. When the boys get out on the pitch, you could see. It looked to me like the conditions really affected them at first. I was a bit worried that we wouldn't be able to compete. It was about 38 degrees and the humidity was about 80%, which is pretty nightmare. Running around in that heat and your sweat isn't doing what it's supposed to do because it ain't evaporating in that humidity. And the boys did look pretty sluggish and buggered at the beginning, but I took a lot of heart actually because they got going. They actually got going. They didn't let it get to them. Pre-season's all about fitness really, and it's nice to get results as well. But I think in the fitness regard, I think we came through with flying colours actually. There's an early goal, sort of early, yeah, it was an early goal by Kobe. Bit of a fluff up between our people in the 6-yard box, but I think Saar copped most of the blame, but I don't think it's all him. I think there was just a lack of communication that these things happen. What was our first goal? Our first goal was Pedro Porro, wasn't it? Oh, nice little dinky back heel by Dejan Kulusevski. Ooh, look at that. That was a bit of special sauce. And then Porro jeeked and jagged, zipped and zagged, and banged it in the back of the net. 1-1. That was great. What was the order of the next goals? I remember Sonny's goal. That was another good sign. Brennan Johnson, who I've still got hope for, man. He always does the hard bits. And then when he has to get it into the 6-yard box, he fluffs it in the rosette. But this time, a perfect little pass for Son Heung-min. And it was a classic Son Heung-min, well-placed strike straight in the goal. Wonderful stuff. Then Kobe scored. I don't know what happened there. And then our third goal was Mikey Moore. Now, I'm finding it hard to sort of suss out how good our young players are. Yeah, the reason I'm saying that is because just as we're swapping a lot of the team at half time, I'm sure the other teams are as well, and I'm not really familiar with their playing personnel, so it's hard to know what the story is. But at the very least you can say is our youngsters were better than them, and there was a lot of good passing in general actually during the game. In the first half we were doing nice little patterns of play, nice bits of one-touch football. It's nice to see that come to the fore. And there was some real understanding between a couple of our players, like Mikey Moore and Jed Spence. I'm just wondering, man, could that be a thing in the offing? Because that would be quite nice, Is the Jed Spence redemption arc continuing with a pace? Maybe it is, who knows? It was a good opposition, actually. It was a good opposition. I know people in England will be saying stuff like, oh, it's only J-League, but they are the Japanese champions, and they are in the full throes of their season. Currently lying fourth in their table. They've played 24 games this season. And you could tell, I think, especially in the first 20-25 minutes, that they're a unit. They understand each other, and it took us a little while to get to terms with that. But we did get to terms with it quite well. Overwhelming possession. But Kobe kept on trying, It was a close run thing in the end. 2-2 with not long to go, but looked like the game was going to head into thrilling anti-climax of penalties for a cup that, only the best could ever dream of winning. But it didn't come to penalties. Mikey Moore banged it in. Now Donnelly also had a good game. I'm a bit hit and miss on Donnelly. I haven't seen a lot of these young players. I haven't seen a lot on, so you've got to take my opinion on them with a real big, huge sack of salt. I don't know what I'm talking about. But Donny looked much sharper this game. Had a couple of pings at goal, bringing out one really good save from their keeper actually. Not frightened to have a shot. Our young men look quite fearless, and I am certainly getting excited about this new season. And it was nice to also, after the game, I was on Chris Cowling's show. I shared a panel with Chris, to Ricky Norwood, a man whose profession is to express stuff. So I'm behind the 8 ball there. Is it Gareth McGuinness? A UEFA qualified coach. So I don't know, I had to bring a bit of special sauce to it. Ricky, by the way, near the end of the show, revealed that he's been back to NIDA. Not NIDA, RADA. NIDA's Australian, RADA's English, to do something. I forgot what it's called. It was something like the Heimlich manoeuvre, which he thinks is going to help him in auditions. I don't know how that's going to help unless you're doing an audition in front of some fat cat producer who chokes on a truffle, and Ricky goes into action, Heimlich manoeuvre. I like your style, kid. You got the point. But that was fun. That was good to be on a panel. I don't do that sort of thing very often. As you know, I've got an adversity to argy-bargy. Don't like it. But that was a lot of fun. So hopefully be back on there sometime in the future. We're talking about transfers as well. I think, I suppose the days are ticking down in the transfer window, but I'm still quite chill about it. The rumours of Eze and Tony won't go away. We're crying out for a centre forward. We really are. That to me is the number one thing, and a decent one at that. Whether Tony is the guy, I don't know. But something that old Mr. McGuinness in the Chris Cowling thing said that I didn't really know. He said that Ivan Toney is also good at taking free kicks, because that's the other thing we don't really have. And I'm quite used to, well, it might have been a while, but I'm quite used to Spurs having a good free kick taker, whether it's Paul Gascoigne or Glenn Hoddle. I've got to go back a bit, but the number of fouls people give away around the penalty box, it's a nice little thing to have in your back pocket, isn't it? A free kick guy that makes the other team a little bit worried, thinks a little bit too hard maybe. In fact, one thing I thought Maddison was going to be that guy. Maddison showed off his exciting new free corner technique. He's not just putting one arm in the air, he's putting two. I can't put two in the air, I'll drop my phone. But yeah, 2 arms in the air. Is that the difference? I don't know. We were playing not short corners, but corners to the edge of the penalty area, where players weren't quite ready to pull the trigger. I don't know if it's because Kobe players got in the way, or whether they just weren't quite ready for it. But that's something we might be seeing for a little bit more of the season. It looks like something that they've been practicing, I'd say. But we just need to get in that slot where there's no one in between anyone. So look, I was really happy with this performance. I like to take my cake and eat it with pre-seasons. If we're crap and lose, it's only pre-season, isn't it? And if we do well and win, we're going to win everything. Because we're going to win everything anyway. That's 1 cup down, we've got 5 to go. Next friendly's in South Korea. And then we're off back over to Europe for a couple of games against Bayern München, which will be fun. So a nice varied pre-season catalogue this year. So much better than last year. Mixture of different teams at different stages of development, or even different stages in their season. So I'm looking forward to the next lot. But yeah, my main thing for this game was the players overcame pretty adversarial conditions, temperature-wise and humidity, to really get going. That's a real good plus for me. Good fitness. Anyway, till next time, folks. Peace and love, and come on, you Spurs.